Tushar.
Rahul.
So it's good to see you after 10 months back in Medlinks.
Yeah.
So Tushar got his hair transplant done for the frontal area around 10 months back in June 2020.
Yes, correct.
And is here for his second PRP, which will help him even further growth and your non-transplanted hairs. So Tushar was at grade 3 male pattern hair loss, frontal baldness. So this is his pre-picture. First of all, thank you very much for coming back and accepting to do this session. And what I want to ask you, Tushar, is what made you think of, or why did you contemplate getting this hair transplant done?
Okay, so as you can see, my baldness was increasing day by day, and I was losing confidence. You know, when we are going out with your friends or families. So once you're going out, people are looking around, you know, they look at you. Then with the baldness, what it seems like, even if you are in, you know, mid-20s or something, it will appear like you are mid-30s. So the age, and as you can see, I'm looking quite a bit of a shocker right now. As you can see right now, this is me. So you can see the difference. It has really boosted the confidence after getting the hair transplant. So I was planning it for a while. Before getting it done, I think 2 to 3 years back, I was planning for it. I came over here. Then Dr. Pankaj was there, so he told me to get it done later in life. So I thought, okay, we'll see how it works. Then I also, went to other clinics where they were, offering great deals. But one of my family member also got it done from here, Makin, if you know.
Yes.
So he got it done from here as well. His results are wonderful as well. So I thought it's a one-time, thing. Why to waste money and your hair when you can get it done, in a perfect and get a perfect shape out of it. So I got it done over here.
So tell me, what problems did you face during the procedure, or how was the experience pain-wise, and how was the overall procedure on the surgical day?
So I got about 3,500 grafts. So it took about 4.5 to 5 hours of the surgery. So the procedure was painless. I would say that it was painless. I could not feel anything. Whatever you guys were operating, I could not feel anything. Then after the surgery, they put a bandage around my head. Then I was feeling a bit dizzy when I came out of the operating this surgery. Then when I went back home, it was okay for the first 1.5 days.
Yes.
Then a little pain was there, but for that you guys have given me the medicine.
Yes.
So I took the medicine and I took the care as per that plan, 7-day, 10-day care plan.
Yes.
I followed that, because it was a lockdown, I could not go out. So I was away from the dust and all, from the direct sunlight. So there was no pain. Eventually, after 1 week, I have pictures also I can share with you.
Yes.
I have my daily pictures, day 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have the pictures. It was, painless, effortless. It was just a matter of 7 days that I had to take care. While sleeping, I don't have to, turn my head around. I was just sleeping straight. So I really took care of those first 7 days. After that, it was all fine because I'm into merchant navy.
Yes.
So I'm the shipping line. So I joined the ship after 1 month of my surgery.
Yes.
And the results are still good.
Yeah. So yes, first 7 days is the time where you need to take proper care. You may have some swelling, you may have some pain. But the good thing is that it's once in a lifetime.
Yes.
And these results you are going to enjoy for a very, very long time.
Nice.
And of course, it's visible that you have a very good lifestyle. So lifestyle does play a role. The kind of food that you are eating,
Yes.
whether you are smoking or not, how much alcohol you take, how much stress do you live in. Everything plays a role. So doing good exercise, eating good food, maintaining a healthy lifestyle, like what Tushar has been doing, also helps in getting much better hair. Tell me, are you using any medicines?
Yes, I use that Hair Fact. Hair Fact, this minerals and vitamins for the hair for 7 to 8 months. And there is one more medicine, that 1 mg medicine that I took for 6 months. Then I'll be taking over. I just came here to buy the medicines and get my PRP done.
Yes.
So I'll take that medicine, and also they gave me 1 mint of serum.
Yes.
That I'm taking. That's
so this is the right thing that you are doing, because one is transplanted hair, they are on a stay, but then you have non-transplanted hair also, and they are not. A hair transplant doesn't save your non-transplanted hair. So we are giving you the medicines to save your non-transplanted hair, so that you don't lose these hair.
Yes.
Right? And you don't land up with under transplant. The transplanted hair, by and large, 90 to 95%, they are going to stay for 30, 40, 50 years, maybe more. But the non-transplanted hair, they're going, and that's why you're taking the medicines. Are you feeling any side effects with that medicine?
Not particularly. I did not feel any side effects.
So that's the main risk that people, that's been the fear that people have, the side effects of finasteride. It's possible, but the risk is low. Only 3% people have the side effects. So, most of patients, they fall in the 97%.
Before taking any medicine, I do my own study and research.
Yes.
I studied about it, so I did not find anything that I should not take it.
Yeah.
It was just minerals and vitamins for the hair, so I just took it. It's okay.
So, if I can even just remove the mask and you can just tell one last question. Did this procedure make any difference in your life? And if yes, then what do you feel?
Yes, it really had made a bigger difference in my life. As you can see, this image and this image, it has really boosted my confidence when I go up. Even all the girls around will be looking at me. This is one of the points. And secondly, you feel great in yourself. When you're walking, when you're carrying any clothes, you feel confident. And when even on the ship, as in my profession, if you're on the ship, so while giving orders and everything, the personality makes a difference. So having a good hair really keeps you motivated in life.
So first, one disclaimer that I want to make for all our viewers is that whatever we show, of course this is with the consent of the patient, and we are very, very thankful to Tushar for agreeing to this. Whatever we show is without any filters, without any concealers. There is no hair fiber. What you are seeing is what actually there is. You may like it, you may not like it, but there is no fancy lighting. There is just normal lighting. There are no hair fibers here. There is no coloring on the scalp that is done. This is just normal. Another thing is that hair transplant, and we have repeated in our early videos, is not a hair-to-hair replacement. What we are trying to do is creating an optical illusion of fullness, because we are not doing a 50,000 hair. We are doing 8,000, 9,000 hair at the most. So it's not a hair-to-hair replacement. So what you are seeing here is actually what it is, right, Tushar?
Yes.
Yeah. So the main part of a hair transplant is the hairline. So if you see here, it's a receding hairline. It's not going very low. It's not going very high. So this is to give us a natural look. Secondly, so if you see very closely, there won't be any bumps that are visible, no cobblestoning that will be visible. The line is in proper zigzag shape. There is no particular pattern. So we do this to make the hairline undetectable. So if somebody sees Tushar for the first time, it will not be a stare point that sometimes a bad hair transplant can give. That instead of looking at your face, a person starts looking at your hair, because it just looks odd. So that's the whole idea of a good hair transplant, that of course the hair should grow, and it should grow like hair, not like grass, wherein the person just stares at, oh, have you done something, or is this a hair transplant? Do you get these questions?
Yes.
Yeah. So just
one of the guy who actually had got his hair transplant done, he asked me that you got your hair transplant. I said yes. How did you find out? He said because I got it done.
Yeah.
So he was the one only who was able to find out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, no other guy.
So we also keep doing transplants. Once we look at it, we know that okay, this is a transplant or this is a wig or whatever. But a person who does not know or too much about a hair transplant would be difficult for him. And most of our patients say that even their hairdressers, the barbers, very difficult for them. They just asking, how did you get your hair? Are you using any special oil on, etc., etc. Very difficult to tell that, okay, this is a hair transplant.
Even when I went to my salon, it looks nearby. So I get my haircut from there only. So he told me that I have never seen a hair transplant and result like this. He told me that.
Yeah, because these are people who keep seeing people and seeing their hair transformations. So let's see what this actually is. So this is the front and this is the fullness. I'll show you the combing. So once we start spreading, we see certain gaps. That's how it is. These are less hair, but it has been placed in a way that even less looks more. And then from here, this part is the non-transplanted area, which is getting better through medicines. And we hope that we don't need a transplant ever here. And we hope that this stays for a very, very long time. We just turn and we can show the donor area because that's another concern. So that's the donor area. So this is another concern of patients that, okay, you are taking out hair and they are not going to grow back, then what about it? So we take it in a way that it doesn't destroy the aesthetics of this area. Of course, we are robbing Peter to give it to Jack, but we are not over-robbing him. So you see here, there is a loss of density, definitely, because that has to happen, but it does not look odd. And again, you may have read somewhere that FUE is a scarless procedure. It's not scarless. There will be certain micro dots here in Tushar's donor area, but these dots are so small because the punch that is used is the minimum possible size that those white dots are not visible. So thank you very much, Tushar. Thanks for coming back. Thank you so much.
Thank you.